France just hijacked a Russian oil tanker, but what's important is Macron said they don't even have the evidence that it was doing what they thought it was. In fact, France has actually arrested the captain of this Russian ship, and they've charged him with a crime, and he faces up to a year in prison. So Russia is really annoyed. Now, France actually spoke on this. They said the reason they hijacked and detained this Russian oil tanker is because they thought it was involved in the drones that flew over Denmark last week. If you don't know, last week, loads of drones flew over really important areas in Denmark, like airports and government buildings, but Denmark was unable to figure out where they came from. But Russia spoke on this. Even Putin had something to say, and he said, quote, "Europe is stoking hysteria, and France's actions are an act of piracy." And it's an understatement to say that Putin got really annoyed. He said, quote, "This is an act of piracy, and how do you deal with pirates? You destroy them," suggesting that Russia wants to destroy France. He did say a bit more. He said, quote, "This doesn't mean that tomorrow a war will erupt, but certainly the risk of confrontation has seriously increased." Now, really, this is a huge deal. It's the first time NATO has ever seized a Russian ship, and France has seized this Russian oil tanker, and they've even kidnapped and arrested the captain of the ship, and they could send him to prison for a year. But as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.